Oh yeah, we gotta make sure we gotta do a special Father's Day tribute.
Juneteenth on the 19th. So you want to do it on the 19th or?
Oh, that's a Friday. We we don't have to do it either the weekend before.
14th.
We'll do it on the 14th. And we gotta do a Father's Day.
My birthday on the 25th, guys.
Okay, what we doing? Okay.
My birthday,
What we doing? Anybody say
I ain't got no plan.
What's the name? Oh, I'll wait till we get out of here. Get out of here. I am not old. And I. Let's see. Let me cut this out. See, again. Oh, but yeah.
See, because I caught myself looking up stuff to try to put on there. That's when I came across Zara, Jubilee Day celebrations, and I got the amp on there. The Brian Moth, I got that over the Delta Falls. It was something else. I got to find it. Supposed to be happening down there at the amp. Yeah,
we figured out. We got about what?
And then downtown Jackson doing the first Fridays, June 5th too.
Yeah. But it's 7 o'clock. Y'all come on in. It's getting good. It's getting good.
Hey.
We got one missing tonight. So it's just me and Mix.
Just the thing here. I gotta sync it. I gotta.
I might need to cut my Bluetooth off. Let me cut it off my Bluetooth. I didn't pick it up. It said Bluetooth.
Which one is it?
Sensor mode. Bluetooth mode.
That A word right there.
Connect.
There you go. You connected. That's right. I forgot it on mine because DJ was connected to me. He said it wasn't loud enough for him.
Nah, it's not loud enough. It's definitely not loud enough.
Well, I had to take me a nap before I came over here. I got home and went straight to sleep.
I slept all yesterday afternoon in the early part of the evening. I forgot what time I work. Well, whenever you
got in the pit. All right, y'all. We're getting ready to get started. Thank y'all for tuning in. Welcome to In the Mix Podcast. James Crum said, let's go. Y'all, welcome to In the Mix. And they got to play our theme song.
Yeah.
Yeah. We are friends in life, can you understand? We've had different experiences in this old land. Hey. We got together to talk about the real. You get 3 different opinions of how each of us feel. In the Mix Podcast is where we can be found. So come and join us with talking. Let's get down. You got your land engaging, Christopher P. So get your cup filled up and tune in to see. So we us every Friday night at 7 p.m. That is right on Facebook Live. Let's get hype. Let's get hype.
All right, y'all. Welcome to In the Mix Podcast. I am one of your hosts, Calandra McKinney. To my left is...
Yeah, Christopher Patton, better known as Big Mix, better known as the Tenderfoot.
And Gage, of course, is absent tonight. So it'll just be me and Mix holding it down today. And Mix, how was your week?
My week went by pretty well. We went down to this past weekend, went to Nashville to spend time with family and had a good old time down there, even though Mr. Raindrops tried to...
I know that's right.
fall on our heads. You know, raindrops falling on your heads. But overall, we had a great time. Everybody enjoyed themselves. Got to see family and friends and loved ones, and you know, so it was a great time. The week went by well. Yeah, it just trying to dodge that rain. You know, we had a lot of rain the past few days. So for me and mine, we did pretty good. Thank the Lord.
My week was pretty good. It was long, of course. Any day at my job is a long week, but it was a blessed week because I was able to get up every morning, make it to work, able to do what I needed to do. So I thank God for just showing up and doing what He do.
What you
doing what He do. Man, went to church today.
Right.
I'm gonna start shouting out my church every week because anybody in the Union City, Clinton, Hickman, Fulton area, y'all go Martin, Tennessee, New Life Ministries, 817 Martin Luther King Jr. Drive. We start at 10 o'clock Sunday school, 11 o'clock morning worship. So
I'm gonna put you on the spot. So what was the word today?
The word today came from Luke chapter 10, verse 25 through 37, and it was about the Good Samaritans. And actually, it's going to go right along with what we're talking about tonight. Okay. So I was waiting until we got to the main topic to talk about what. But I can give you a little briefing. It was about my pastor said, are you a helper or a hindrance?
Oh, what?
And are you a good Samaritan or do you go to the other side of the road to keep from helping? So this all falls into place tonight with what our main topic is when we get to it, and we'll talk about it. So
the pastor want to know: do you cross the street when you see some troubles coming?
That's what he said. That's what the pastor's saying. He want to know.
Do you cross the street, or do you stay on that path that you already on?
What do you do?
And you got a lot of people out there cross.
You got a lot of people across the street. A lot of people who you think is gonna help are the main ones that's gonna cross the street, and it's gonna be those people who I already know and are humble that's gonna come over there and help you.
Amen.
So tonight, when we get to our main topic, it goes right along with what Pastor Lawrence Simpson talked about today. So we're gonna tie it all in together. Tie it all in together.
So we're gonna get back. We're gonna go ahead and get down to the sipping with mix. You know what I'm saying? I got a little Caucasian in here. It has some smoke bubbling from the top, but the smoke can settle down. But it's mighty tasty. So if you can guess what I'm drinking on, and eventually we're gonna get around to actually making cocktails. So you can actually
that's what
see
we want to do. That's
what's going on.
See.
We're waiting on some equipment to get here and to where we can actually focus in on cocktail making. Because I know a lot of us do not know how to make cocktails, and they don't call me the big mix for nothing. But if you can guess what I'm drinking on, and
don't worry about it,
I will send you 99 cents. 99 cents. That'll be at least $1 you can put on your gas.
Y'all can't even go to the Dollar Tree and get nothing. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Don't even wait on that. Don't even wait on that cash out.
The producer made me a good drink. I'm running low though, so I'm out there probably.
Producer be hooking us up, y'all. I don't know what this is.
So what you drinking?
I don't know. Some with pineapples in it.
It got some pineapples in it. Y'all look mighty tasty.
It is.
Them pineapples gonna be some fire when she get to the end of that drink. Yeah, we got our producer is known to coerce individuals into drinking liquid substances, and so if you ever come across her, please be cautious. Be cautious, because you will be walking to her, but you're gonna be crawling away from her.
Yes, sir.
So yeah. But yeah, so oh man, we got black businesses, one of my favorite topics.
I done left my bed. I don't know where my bed is. We got money on the floor. Y'all, James Crumble is on here, and I want to shout him out because y'all need to go follow him on Facebook. When I tell y'all, he is hilarious. He do skits. He do commentations. Y'all need to go on his page, James Crumble. And anytime I need to call him and ask him about something with us, he don't hesitate to help us
Mr. Crumble, is he local?
He is in Paducah. Kentucky.
In Paducah,
He's in
Kentucky. So
Paducah,
he's not that far away.
It would be good to get him on as and interview him because
Mr. Crumble, if you're out there, look here, we would love to have you to tune in with us.
He on here now.
If not tonight, we could do it any day that you have time to do so, because we would love to get some insight from you.
Yes.
It's all anytime Miss McKinney makes a recommendation. Look here, I take heed to it. So if you good people, then I know if she say you're good people, I know you're good people.
He good people, and he will. He did my he came and helped me do my first live in-person show that I did when I was doing conversation with Calandra Don. So yeah, he's a good resource if you want to know how to start up your stuff. So he is a black business. He's good as a resource to ask him anything about starting up your podcast, your personal show, whatever you want to do with this social media stuff. He's a good resource.
So do we have a stage name to go by, or is it just Mr. Crumble?
He does, and I can't think of his. He got a little Reggie. Little Reggie. He got a little skit that he does. It's called Little Reggie. It's so funny. When we get done, I'm gonna have to show you because he cracks me up. I share him a lot on my page, so y'all can go to my page. But his page is James Crumble, and you'll see him. He's ventured off into going to businesses, restaurants. Him and his wife are doing things together now, and his wife is one of the sweetest ladies you'll ever meet. And they doing taste testings for different restaurants and rating them and doing stuff like that. And then he does his own little skits, and like I said, he commentates different little stuff that comes on. So that is one like you probably have. You probably have.
Mr. Crumble, you are welcome to join anytime, man. Look here, or you can even reach out to me, message me if you want to touch bases as well.
Yep. And then we got John's Fish Market here in Jackson, Tennessee.
On Hollywood Drive.
Yeah. And Cut Creations is where Mix get his dome done.
Yeah.
So
I'm a little cat ready, y'all. I missed my appointment Friday, but hey, look here, Brian. I'm gonna be there this week, man. I'm gonna be there. Brian is Cut Creations. He's down there on Hollywood as well. Right next to John's Fish Market.
And of course, I'm gonna always shout out Roller Cuts Barbershop because that's where I go to get my hair done. And Keita Jones is my beautician. She keep my locks done. She keep my eyebrows done. Y'all can go in there. You can on one side you can get your beard done. On the other side you can get your hair done. So Roller Cuts Barbershop. I'm always gonna shout that up. Luxy Marketing. We appreciate everything she has done. And we want to keep shouting her out. So if you're a new business and you want to get out there, you don't know how to do it, you need PR, contact Luxy Marketing and Pretty Bouquets. She is an original way a different way to give a good gift. Go on her page and she does flowers. She does bouquets as big as you want them. She can put decorations on them. She can do all kinds of things with things that I never imagined you could do with a bouquet. So look her up. And that is our Black Businesses a spotlight of the week. And money on the floor, money on the floor. Always.
Hey, our producer had recently got her hair done. I don't know what's the name of that shop you went to. It's a black-owned shop, I believe. She went to Zellaire's over on Royal,
and she got Royal. Her hair is really pretty. So Zellaire's, shout out to Zellaire's.
We would have showed you some footage on her hair, but she might throw something else. So we're not gonna.
We don't feel like making her mad today. We ain't gonna fool her today. So Mix, what's happening around town?
Man, look here, we got quite a few things happening around town. I couldn't get all of them, but look here. For those of you looking for a job. The word today is J-O-B.
Okay.
Job.
Okay.
Now look here. They got the Goodwill. The Goodwill out south. I repeat, the Goodwill out south has a job fair on June the 9th. It's on a Tuesday from 10 to 12. That's job fair, June the 9th. It's on a Tuesday. And it's going to be from 10 to 12. So come out to Goodwill. The company the organization I work for, Tennessee Homeless Solutions, will have a booth out there, so you can stop by and say hi to me. But it's going to be 10 to 12 on June the 9th. It's on Tuesday. Now, Jackson, Tennessee is sponsoring the First Friday's Summer in Bloom downtown Jackson, June the 5th from 5 to 7:30. They're going to have many vendors down. They're going to have live performances. They're going to have a lot of booths out. The local businesses are going to be open. They're going to have displays out. So look here, you got the first Fridays for sponsored by Jackson, Tennessee, in the downtown Jackson area, and it's going to be titled "Summer in the Bloom, Downtown Jackson." Then we have June the 7th, Zara Temple. Zara Temple will be celebrating their Jubilee Day at 3 p.m. at the St. James Missionary Baptist Church at 278 Preston Street. That's Zara Temple Jubilee Day, June 7th at 278 Preston Street. Now, if you miss any of these addresses or times or dates, please inbox me and I'll be more than willing to get that information back to you. June the 12th, that should be on a Saturday at 7:30 p.m. at the Imp Center, downtown Jackson by the New Marketplace. You got Brian Moffitt, sponsored by Delta Foster Summer Concert Series. There can be Brian Moffitt performing at the Imp, downtown Jackson, June the 12th, next to the New Marketplace Center, sponsored by Delta Foster Summer Concert Series. And that address is 92 New Market Street. 92 New Market Street. And that's all I have for what's happening around. Let me see. We had something
I got one more. Y'all, there's a food giveaway June the 12th in Martin, Tennessee. McNabb United Methodist Church will be doing a food giveaway. It's from 9 until everything is gone, and the location is 215 HYNDSVER Road in Martin, Tennessee. Okay. And they say bring your own containers. But if you need some food, don't be too proud to go down there and get you some food because groceries is high. Mm-hmm. I'm about to get in the line, and I don't like getting in line, but I'm about to get in the food line because I'm trying to tell you these groceries ain't no joke.
Now Lane College, I think is the producer had brought to our attention the phone went dead on me, but I think they're having a Juneteenth celebration there at Lane College, and we're gonna have y'all tune in for us to get that posted up because I can't pull it up on the phone now. But hey, look here, y'all know we got holidays coming up as well for the month of June. Mm-hmm. You have Juneteenth, and look here, we're gonna have a Juneteenth special on June the 14th, right? June the 14th. So in the Mix Podcast, we have a Juneteenth special where you can learn the history of Juneteenth and why we celebrate Juneteenth. So please tune in on June the 14th for that special. The celebration is actually on Friday the 19th of June. So y'all tune in on the 14th to get some history on that. And then you have Father's Day.
Yeah, we're gonna do a special Father's Day tribute.
Father's Day.
If you're a father, we want you to tune in on Father's Day. It'll be that Sunday. So y'all tune in at 7 o'clock because we're gonna do a special tribute to fathers.
We're going to have an Ask the Pappy celebration.
Okay.
Ask the Pappy. Who the pappy? Are you the pappy?
Okay.
Are you the biological pappy or are you just a step pappy?
It don't matter.
It don't
bonus.
Man,
bonus pappy.
Look at the bonus.
Step.
Okay, we're going to say the bonus pappy. Are you the bonus
bonus
pappy?
kids and the bonus dads and moms.
I know, right? And at the end of June, of course, the best part of June is my birthday.
Okay.
June 27th.
So we're going to have to do a special celebration for
So look here. I'm taking all donations, whether you get Chime, whether you get Zelle, you get
Apple Cash App.
Pay. Look here, if you want to donate to my celebration to help me to enjoy that day, I would be more than happy to accept any and every celebration. It could be 10 cents, it could be 15 cents, it could be $1 million. Because if it's $1 million, it's going to get pushed back towards In the Mix Podcast. So, okay, if you got $1 million, you want to donate, stick it in my box.
Yeah, in the Mix Podcast. Are we making all that for you?
I don't know. What you think? You want to wait to the end? Okay, yeah, we got a special announcement at the end of the show, so please stay tuned for the special announcement. So we're going to go ahead and push on for the HBCU shout out of the week. The HBCU shout out of the week.
All right.
And it is the one and only TSU.
All right.
And we're not talking about Tennessee State University. I fooled all of you, didn't it? It's Texas Southern University. Texas Southern University is HBCU shout out of the week.
And for those of you who does not know what HBCU stands for, that is habitually black college and universities. So
Texas Southern University is a public historic black university in Houston, Texas, of the United States. The university is a member school of the Thurgood Marshall Fund and is accredited by the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools. It was established on March the 7th, 1927. And it started out as the Houston Colored Junior College from 1927 to 1934. It then was changed to Houston College for Negroes, 1934 to 1947. And then it went to Texas State University for Negroes in 1947 to 1951. So, you know, so that is a lot of history within Texas Southern University. And a lot of our black colleges and universities have a lot of history, and we just don't even know about it. We just think about football and basketball and homecoming when it comes to these colleges. Yeah. But shout out to Texas Southern University. If you got any alumni, please let us be known. That is it for HBCU Shout Out of the Week.
And always shouting out the Divine Nine, Sigma Gamma Russell, Incorporated, Roars. And our producer handed us a thing, and it says the Juneteenth. T.R. White is celebrating Juneteenth on June the 19th, 2026, with a freedom walk and a flag raising. So anybody that wants to go to T.R. White and do the freedom walk and see the flag raising, they'll be doing that on June the 19th, 2026.
I want to send a shout out to Ramos. Ramos, what's up with you? We got Mr. Paisley on here tuning in. Mr. Paisley is alumni of Lane College. Should I say Pastor Paisley? Miss Ramos was a former co-worker of mine down in Nashville, Tennessee. But the topic for that will be coming up here just in a second, Ramos. Oh yeah, Mr. Paisley is a member of the elite and most indubitable Omega Psi Phi fraternity incorporated. All right, so look here, we got local news coming up. As y'all know, we had a lot of rain fall in the past few days, and we had a couple of areas in Jackson, Tennessee that experienced some flooding. Did you experience some flooding?
No.
You did? Man, look here, over there by JCM, it was flooding.
On the news.
Right on Lambert Street, Roosevelt Street. I'm talking about the water was like window high. Areas. I mean, that's how high it was.
I saw people being rescued out of cars and stuff. It was bad. It was bad.
Man, it was crazy. So look here. I don't think we suffered any casualties during that flooding. Thank the Lord.
They haven't said anything.
As far as I know, Jackson Fire Department responded to numerous responses, and I haven't heard anything negative in that retrospect. So shout out to Jackson Fire Department.
Yeah.
And I've had a couple of issues. Well, I've had one issue to come about with JPD, but I'm going to let Americana deal with that one issue that's been floating around on Facebook. I ain't going to bust them out just yet unless you want to bust them out. But overall, I think JPD did good. We just had one or two little mishaps with JPD. You know, I always try to support local government, but sometimes we have some foolishness going on, and it puts a bad, or should I say a black eye, you know, and that's all people look at is that one black eye. They don't look at the 15 good things you've done. They look at that one black eye that you get.
That's
so, Americana, I know you're going to deal with that issue that's been posted on Facebook and get that nipped in the bud. And I just want the community just to have a little patience. Don't stop doing what you're doing. Just have a little patience to give them an opportunity to deal with it.
All right.
So also we got back in now we got a little national news back in Valley City, North Dakota. A truck that was carrying 2 million bees crashed. There's 2 million bees floating around. They told the local neighborhoods to shelter in place after 2 million bees escaped from transport. Look here, they didn't identify those bees as killer bees or honey bees or butterfly bees or BBBs. I don't know.
If you see a bee, just run.
Yeah, if you see
we don't know what kind of bee it is. Just
but 2 million bees, that's a lot of damn bees. You know what I'm saying? And also we got in Toboro, Dakota. We had a teacher that was accused of renting a hotel for 4 minors. So she's
Come on, y'all. We got to do better.
man, look here, she's in some deep shit too.
She
So,
is.
yeah. Man, look here, she's in some deep shit too.
She
So,
is.
yeah.
She is.
So,
And we got to
I
do
don't know what
better.
to say about that. And finally, we had a recall on vitamins that was sold at Amazon, Walmart, TikTok, and Target. And these, I printed a picture out of the vitamins. So if you've experienced these are Moringa 10,000 milligram vitamin capsules.
What's a moringa? What they do?
And I don't know exactly what it is, but that's what we have right here. These are the capsules that was recalled. Y'all zoom in now.
Yeah.
Y'all zoom in. But those are the capsules that are recalled due to possible salmonella.
It's a lot of that, y'all. Salmonella contamination. They recalling a lot of stuff for that. Restaurant stuff, all kind of stuff is being recalled for salmonella. So y'all be careful when y'all going and getting these vegetables and these bags of stuff after the grocery store. Make sure it's not a recall on it.
Yep. So that was all we got for the local and international news. But look here, y'all keep your ears to the ground now. Just keep your ears to the ground.
We don't have Gage here for music talk, for entertainment talk tonight. So y'all on social media, y'all know it's plenty of things going on in the entertainment world. You got I don't know, you just got all kind of scandals. You got all kind of celebrities getting married. And as far as music goes, music soothes the soul. So whatever soothes your soul, play it. Let it go.
What makes you happy makes you glad.
Hey, what you said? So
Calandra,
what's up?
So what we're gonna talk about today? What's the big
topic, y'all? Is homelessness tonight, y'all. And
homelessness.
There is a major need for help with the homeless, especially here in Jackson, Tennessee. And we wanted to bring awareness to that because Mix works with the homeless. That's a touchy subject for him. And so it was something that he's passionate about, and he wanted to get information out there of ways that we can help, things that we can do, which goes back into the sermon for today when Pastor was saying, are you gonna be a helper or a hindrance? Because sometimes he said that we can hinder people. If you don't want to be whatever you get help for this year, you don't want to be needing the same help next year. So if I'm having to help you with the same problem next year that you had this year, I may be becoming a hindrance at that point, because you're not learning nothing from what happened to you last year. Anytime you go through something, it should be a learning. You should learn something out of that. So you should learn how to do better. So that you don't go back to this same situation you was in. I know, right? And so, but when you come to me for help the first time, it's not my place to judge you. It's not my place to try to talk to you and tell you what you need to do with the help that I'm giving you. It's just my place to do God's will and help you. So when we think about homeless, we see people out on the streets, and at one point people were eager to help the homeless, and then we started seeing the stories of people pretending to be homeless and getting all this money and getting their nice cars and driving to their nice homes, but we can't worry about what the people are doing with the money. And if you have an issue with what they're going to do with the money, then find you an organization that is helping the homeless and contribute to that organization where you know that the money is going for what it's supposed to go for. So I'm gonna let Mix, because he's more of an expert on the things that we need to know about homelessness and the things that we need to do to help out with the homeless. You'll hear me say a few little things here and there, but for the most part, we're gonna let Mix talk about this tonight because this is his area of expertise.
Well, I know you had said that the pastor had actually made the question. Now what was that question you said the pastor posed?
He said, are you a good Samaritan, or are you the person that's going to walk to the other side of the road?
So pretty much, are you going to jump in and help out, or are you going to run across the street so you can avoid what's coming at you?
Right.
And you know what? I mean, I wish I was at that sermon, because that sounded like a very interesting topic. Discuss,
and you can go back on my page and watch it, because I did share it. So he did talk about it.
So we're dealing with homeless. I work for Tennessee Homeless Solutions, located at 425 East Baltimore Street. And this is something that I got into once I did 19 years in corrections. And corrections, is always in my blood, but it was time to leave corrections at that point. And the opportunity to work with the homeless came about, and I've taken it and I try to run it with stride. And there are some similarities dealing with the incarcerated as well as the homeless, because a lot of the homeless were previously incarcerated, and they had nothing in place. The system has failed them to a point where they had nothing in place once they completed their time and they was placed back on these streets. The process is, once you get released, the case manager is supposed to work up a release plan where you have somewhere to go and you have some kind of support system in place before they release you. But that's not happening. It is not happening. People are getting released and nothing is being verified or being vetted to prove that you have something in place or you have support in place. And these guys are coming on these streets and they have nowhere to go. They have nobody to fall upon, and they sit here wandering the streets. And we're wondering why crime has increased, because the guys and some women as well are out here trying to survive. They're trying to find a safe place to live each night. They're trying to find a place. They're trying to find some kind of way to make enough money or to get enough food to eat for that day. And then the next morning they wake up and they're going through the same motions. You have some that's on probation and parole. The parole officer, probation officer is hindering them or hounding them you need to find your place to live. You need to get a job. You need to do this. You need to do that. But when you're trying to find somewhere to sleep that's going to be safe for you that night, that's pretty much an entire day process. You know what I'm saying? So how do they have the opportunity to get a job, to find a stable home, or to network with their family and friends to develop a stable support system? It's not going to happen because they got to sit here and rip and run to try to find somewhere to sleep for the very next day.
So is it safe to say that maybe families need to get back to, and I know we all got so much on our plates now that it's hard to take care of somebody that you feel like did something that they could have been avoided. But God gives us grace every day. Every one of us gets new grace every day for something that we do that we know is not appropriate, not right, not so. At what point are the families going to get back to extending grace to somebody who gets locked up? And when they get out, they don't have, you would rather see your family on the streets than to give them a bed to sleep in at night.
There are some families that do that.
Oh, I understand that. That's what I'm saying. So is it safe to say that some of the homelessness can be avoided if families get back to helping each other out?
Yes, and the thing is, a lot of individuals that became incarcerated has done something towards or against the family member, and the whole family has pretty much kicked it to the curb, and they've done that. They fulfilled it. They pay their debt to society, and they're just looking for an opportunity to what's the word I'm looking for, to
get back on their feet,
to get back on their feet, and to try to make up for it.
I was just gonna say, she said.
Yeah, you got gay. Rainbow says, "Who knows who know that's not happening, and there's not enough resources." That is so true.
Yeah.
When we talk about resources, I did a presentation at the Department of Corrections building here in Jackson, Tennessee, at the Day Reporting Center, and that was one of my key topics: is the resources. You have so many resources out here for this and that, but it's like the resources are there for the things that really are not making a direct impact on the community. You got these per diems, or should I say day-to-day or month-to-month payments for incarcerated individuals, anywhere from $1,500 to $4,000 per inmate per month or day, depending on how you break it down. But you have zero to invest in the homeless that are out here, that's actually out here on the streets right now, to help prevent them from becoming incarcerated individuals.
Gabby said, I think the major issue is that there is money being allocated to combat homelessness, but where is it going?
Monies. You know what? And they'll say it again now.
She said she thinks the major issue is that there is money being allocated to combat homelessness, but where is the money going?
Look here, and I'm a firm believer, and if anybody tell you different, I'll smack them on the chin. That your local government affects you directly, not the federal government, your local government. But none of us are really looking into or honing in on our local government. And that, and a lot of the funds that are being trickled down from the federal governments are trickled down to local programs. And the money, not all monies are going where it needs to be. Just like what she says about these local governments and where the money is going that's being allocated to combat, for example, homeless. I guarantee you 100% of that homeless fund did not go directly towards homeless. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I say guarantee from my personal experience. Now that might be an organization or two out there that has done it, or government entities that have done it, but they few and far between. So yeah, a lot of the monies are not necessarily going directly towards what it initially was designated for or earmarked for.
Ramos said Nashville bought many houses during COVID. Guess where they are? Storage. So she said there was money allocated during COVID for homeless, but now those houses are storage. I don't know, Ramos.
Man, look here. But that falls back on: are you engaging in your city council? You got your city council, you got your city mayor, you got your county mayor, you got your alderman, which is the county version of your city council. Is your alderman. Are you engaging in those meetings, those monthly meetings? Are you showing your face? Are you bringing these questions up to them? Unless the local people, until the local people bring that to their attention and be persistent with it and be consistent with it, nothing's going to come about. You find one or two that engage into where this, where that, what we're going to do about this, what we're going to do about that. They show up for a couple of months and they disappear. And then that's when the government sit back and like, whew, Lord, but we dodged a bullet. But then a few months later, somebody else comes about. But no one's being consistent. No one is keeping that pressure on keeping that thumb on them. You know what I'm saying? So we got the thing is consistency. You know what I'm saying? We got to be persistent. They got to have consistency.
Ramos says she engaged, but look at the laws they are passing. And y'all, that's what he keeps constantly talking about is the laws that they're passing. And if you're not a person who, I mean, I got a cousin on here that stays on the news channel, so she knows everything that's going on. Mick seems to be one of those people. I know a little bit here and there. I don't just constantly keep my TV on the news channel, but I do know that we got to start paying attention, y'all, because all this rezoning that they're doing is to keep us from voting. It's to keep us down and keep our voices. They want to shut us up. They don't want us to talk about homelessness. They don't want us to vote this new administration out of here. They don't want us to have a voice anymore. They are slowly trying to quiet our community, because our community, when we stand together, is strong.
And I encourage, Ramos, I encourage you to keep doing what you're doing. You're engaging, and when people start to see that you're not backing down, they'll be more inclined to get behind you and support you. Because that's one of the issues that we're having. You get one or two people get a bug in their ass and they want to raise all kinds of hell. But just as soon as it takes a little longer than what they anticipated or planned, or when the tough gets going, then the going gets tough, and then they back down, and then you got to sit back and wait till someone else comes to the front lines. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the issues that we have, that we don't have enough people that's staying in the game, and that is constantly pushing forward and constantly asking those questions.
She said she Hispanic and they ain't listening.
they're not listening, and but you got to keep going. If you can get one person, you've made a difference. If you can get at least one person, it's gonna take a minute, it's gonna take some time, but if you can get one person, and then you challenge that one person to get them one person, and follow that trend there, before you realize you're gonna have 10 people, and then you challenge those 10 people. Each one of you all get one person apiece. And be persistent with them and show them that you're not backing down. And then next thing you know, you're going to have 20 people. But if we give up, then everybody else going to give up, because someone's got to be at the front of the line. And not everybody wants to be at the front of the line, and not everybody's designed to be at the front of the line. Right. You got to have tough skin. You got to have tenacity. You've got to really be a go-getter to be at the front of the line. So if you meet those criteria, stay at the front of the line and continue to push your subjects and topics, and let people know we got to get more and more involved in this government, because look here, the powers that be got plans behind plans behind plans, and they pretty much waiting on us just to say give up. They're gonna give up in a couple of months. Don't worry about it. So yeah, just keep on going.
Yeah, I know Jackson is smaller than Louisville, and I know when I lived in Louisville, it was homeless people on in the middle of the expressway with signs trying to get money to just eat. We'll work for food. We'll do, and that was my first encounter when I went to college in 1990. When I went, it ain't none of y'all business. I was about to tell my age. I am 52 years old and still look good. So hey, when I went to college in '92, that was my first encounter with homelessness. I mean, we hear about it in our small town, but we never saw homeless people. In my little small town of Fulton, you don't see people sitting on the corner with bags and stuff, because we are a small town. So we take care of each other in Fulton. We might not like each other. We might fuss and fight like siblings, but we're not going to see somebody on the side of the road that we know, or somebody sitting in front of a building with all their stuff that we know, and not try to help them. But in the bigger cities, and Jackson is not as big as Louisville, but it is a city atmosphere. It does have a city atmosphere. We see that. Me and my cousin was together last week, and we went to get some wings. And right beside the wing place was a guy sitting on the sidewalk with all of his belongings, everything that he owns. And I can't imagine having everything that I own in a duffel bag, sitting in front of a storefront, just hoping that somebody gives me something. It don't even matter. Give me a sandwich, give me $1, give me something. So if there is any way that you can find a homeless shelter and give to them, I'm sure they accepting clothes. I'm sure y'all accept clothes, food, money, whatever you can get. Whatever you can give them is going to help somebody. And I don't know about y'all, but when I know that I done help somebody, it makes me feel good. It makes me feel like my purpose on earth. I have a purpose on earth. I know that God put me here for a reason. He put all of us here for a reason. And we may not have money to give, but all of us can go through our closets and find clothes that we can't fit no more, that's too big, too little, or that we just don't want. Right. We got stuff in our closet that we just leaving in the closet. We don't really want it. We ain't wore it in years. Those things can be packed up and took to, instead of taking it to We Care or those places, find a homeless shelter to take it to. Because you got men and women and children who don't have wearing the same stuff every day and been doing it for months and years. So if you can help in any kind of way, I'm sure that any shelter, any homeless shelter, any homeless business like Mix Them have, will be more than welcome, more than happy to give clothes, food, shoes, anything you can give, money. If it ain't nothing but $1, and we know $1 don't go far, but if 5 people give $1, that's $5, and you can go get a loaf of bread and some bologna with $5. And so you can feed that pack of bologna gonna have at least 6 pieces of bologna in there. So that's 6 sandwiches that you can. That's 6 people that you can give a bologna sandwich to. And we don't think about it like that because I'm sure all of us that's tuning in and all of us in this room, we can go to our refrigerator and fix a meal.
I'm gonna give you a little extra. This is from the annual homeless assessment report, which is acronym AHAR, which they presented to Congress in the 2020 at the end of 2024. The 2025 has not arrived yet, but statistically, Tennessee alone experienced 8,280 homeless in 2024. That was a 50 percentage wise. That's 53% of homeless in Tennessee alone. You know, Mississippi, and crazy about it, Mississippi had one of the lowest rates. Mississippi had 1,041 homeless recorded, and that was 40, which was 47% for that. And what they do, how they do this, they do what they call a pit count. And for those of you, it's called the point in time count. And that's when they have volunteers that goes around throughout every city. They do it for one day, 24-hour process. They have volunteers that go across the nation, and they go around downtown areas, homeless areas, wherever they can possibly find homeless, and they do a count, an official count. It's called a pit count, point in time count, and they tally how many homeless at that time. They may come they may come in your neighborhoods, knock on your doors, but these volunteers come across annually to do what they call a pit count. And back in 2024, we reached in Tennessee 8,280 homeless individuals. And trust me, it has increased. And I've seen it myself personally. It has increased dealing with what we deal with in Jackson alone. So the homeless situation is in my opinion, is an epidemic. But they're not treating it as an epidemic, and a lot of the governments and organizations are not addressing it as seriously. I mean, we send millions and millions to foreign countries, but what are we doing for the homeless here? And the homeless involves youth, it involves women, it involves children, it involves families, it involves our veterans. We have people that we pay to go across seas to fight for our so-called freedom. But we don't have nothing. We got things in place, but we're not reaching out to these guys and looking for these individuals of men and women that's fought for our country to bring them to what little services that we can provide for them. And until, and just so happens every now and again, we come across an individual that say, hey, man, I need a little help. And one of our first questions that we ask when we screen the individuals that come to Tennessee Homeless Solutions, are you a veteran? Because that opens up a whole nother door and a whole lot more services for those individuals.
And y'all have to think, we don't never know when it's going to be us. We don't know when we're going to go to our jobs and they're going to tell us, hey, this is the last day. Because some of these jobs don't even give you a one. Yeah,
look here.
We don't know. On that one, we don't know. We don't know when we're going to walk in. We take our jobs for granted. We take life for granted. We take everything that's happening around us for granted because we've never had to be homeless or we've never been without, even though we may not be where we want to be, we still in a better position than a homeless person.
Yeah.
If you got a roof over your head, if you driving a car, if you got clothes on your back and shoes on your feet, you're in a better position than a homeless person. And my mom always used to tell me when she was alive that you never know when it's gonna be you. So live each day like it's your last day.
Yeah. So
you have to remember every day. So that's why you sometimes seek out people that you can help sometimes, because just it should make you feel good to help somebody. It should make you feel good to know that you fed a child today, or you fed an adult today, or you put some clothes on somebody that's done well, shoes with a hole in them. You got shoes. Some people got shoes in their closet they ain't worn in years. Shoes that just sitting in there in the box. that they ain't wore in years, and homeless people walking around with holes in their shoes.
Right. I don't know if some of y'all remember back in Thanksgiving of last year, our producer, which is my old lady, cooked an entire Thanksgiving dinner for the 15 individuals that we are funded to provide services for. I mean, she cooked the whole meal, the turkey, the dressing, the beans, the greens, dessert. And we took them out to the motel that we house our guys at, and she gave them, this came straight out of her pocket. And she provided Thanksgiving dinner for all 15 of those individuals. And then there was others that was there that wasn't part of the actual program that I supervised. And whatever was left extra, she gave it to them because she made about 30 meals. Yes, she did. You know, and those guys, and truth be told, this past week she provided lunch for my guys. She made them cook some chicken and whatnot and provided for them. And one of the guys said, "Man, look here, man. Tell your wife she blessed the game today, man. Man, we are so grateful for that, you know." And she didn't have to do that. I mean, it was just something that she just felt like doing, you know. And there are other people that are volunteering. We had an individual which he wanted to remain anonymous. Anonymous. He donated. I don't know if you ever heard of this brand called Hoka, or it's a shoe brand.
Hoka shoes, yes.
Hoka shoes. Yes.
Very expensive, $150.
He donated 20 pair.
Okay.
Brand new shoes.
Tax write-off, but them to
Tennessee Homeless Solutions.
Yes, sir.
Right now we down to about 11 pair, you know, but he donated 20 pair.
I need to come over there.
We've had people to donate bags of clothes. You know, we ask them to please wash them before you donate them, please. Right. Because we're gonna wash them also, but please wash them because we don't know where. Just to be sanitary, just wash them before you donate them. But we accept any and all, children clothing, men, women. You know, as long as they are wearable and are in decent condition. You know. And those guys, women, children are very grateful for that. So we've had numerous donations. Most of the people don't want to be broadcasted on there. But we're getting donations. We open for donations. Tennessee Homeless Solutions at 425 East Baltimore Street. You have other organizations such as the COC, which is Continuum of Care, which is located at the First Baptist Church downtown. You got the Rifle. You have Arms. That takes donations. You have the Behavioral Health Group that we partner with, Quincos, Goodwill, American Job Center, the Tennessee Day Reporting and Community Center, and the Tennessee Job Rehabilitation Center. These are organizations that we are partnering with to try to provide services for our individuals to get them housed somewhere. And right now we have 15 guys. We're full at the moment. We have a waiting list of 6, and those 15 guys. Out of the 15, we got a couple of slackers, nothing's perfect. But we do have, right now, we have 6 guys that are currently working, and we're helping them to build savings. And we have 4 others that are currently seeking employment, and they are participating in any and all programs that we bring within the system. So it's a program that's working slowly but surely, but we can't give up, and that's the problem. We got to be persistent. We got to be consistent. And we can't give up because we don't see things, or things are not moving as fast as we feel like it needs to be. Things happen when God is ready for them to happen, not when we're ready. That's so when God says it's time, then that's when the time is going to come about. We just got to be patient.
And another thing that we can do to help, and we did this in my household this year.
Hey, Christy.
When we got done with Thanksgiving dinner, when we finished Thanksgiving dinner that second day, we took what was left over to Rifle. Those people. So instead of throwing out your food, don't keep nothing in your refrigerator for a week and then decide you're gonna take it to the people. But right. The second day, the third day, if you decide that, hey, I don't want this no more, bag it up and take it to a homeless shelter, or find somewhere like Rifle where they're standing out there waiting on them to open up. Because when my old man took our food, he said it was people already sitting out on the parking lot waiting on that. And we sent a whole thing, like she said, everything that we had left, we sent it to Rifle, and those people were grateful to get it. So I mean, any little thing that you can do to help somebody who is in need, you ought to be grateful to be able. You ought to be thankful that you can be a part of helping those people.
Right. And just to piggyback off of that, you're gonna have some that are knuckleheads.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's just life.
That's life.
One, don't let the knuckleheads discourage you from doing right. Period. You know, because it that's life. You got knuckleheads in your family. You got knuckleheads at work. So therefore you got knuckleheads that are homeless. So that one experience you have with that knucklehead doesn't reflect all of the homeless. You know, it's just the luck of the draw at that moment. So I said that to say this: when you go to these other areas like Rifle and whatnot, and you bringing stuff down there, if it's after hours, it's best to go ahead and distribute whatever you giving out to the individuals, so it can be evenly distributed. Because there's going to be a person in there that's going to be that's going to try to take it all, or try to do what they're going to do to get something from the other individuals that experiencing, you know, saying it's homeless. So it don't take but a few minutes, and it's not going to be something that you got to really worry about, you know, some issues. But you know, if you got it. Say, all right, everybody line up. Who wants a plate? You go ahead and give it to them. Knock it out. Don't take 30 minutes. Oh, hey, everybody got some clothes. Line up. You know, now don't let them bunch up against you. Tell them line up. If they don't line up, you tell them that you're going to pack up and you're going to haul ass. But once they see that you about your business, they're going to line up in a single file line. You're going to think you're in elementary school.
You can get to-go plates at the Dollar Tree for $1.25. Get them to-go plates. Go ahead and bag them up. And have them in bags and just pass them out where you ain't got to stand there and scoop. You can go ahead and have the plates already fixed, hand them out to them. There are so many things that we can do to help people. And we hope after this show that y'all send us in our inbox DMs or whatever. Let us know that what you did to help the homeless in this upcoming months and year. Let us know if you fix a meal and take it to the home. Let us know so we can shout you out here on the show, because homelessness don't stop with this show. It's not gonna stop. When we end this show at 8:00, homelessness is still gonna be a part of everyday living. Right. So don't let us know all year what you've done. Not just to help the homeless. You don't have to give us names. Just let us know if you were a good Samaritan or if you crossed the road.
We just want to bring a little recognition.
We just want to bring a little shout you out. Let people know that
small accolade.
There are some good people in the world still. I know we think that everybody is up in arms and everybody's angry and everybody's negative and don't nobody want to do. But there are some good people still in this world. I would like to think that we are some of the good people that's still left in the world. So don't let life cause you to become bitter, cause you to become a person who, well, I got my own problems and I can't help nobody else. We all got problems. We all got issues. We all got things. I mean, we all face trials and tribulations daily. Sometimes it's small trials, sometimes it's big trials, but we all face something on a daily basis. So don't let what you're going through cause you to be that person that crosses the road when you see somebody else in need. And sometimes we help when we already in having troubles of our own. And that's when it hits you the most that you doing God's work. You doing what God wants you to do. Because sometimes we give and we ain't even got it to give.
What you said.
Yeah. So just don't let what you going through, don't let what people might say hinder you. And y'all, this has been an enlightening show. It's been a very informative show. But I got something I want to say before we close.
No, before you say that, I'm a firm believer in karma.
Yes.
And if you do good, good comes to you. If you do bad, bad comes to you. And if you do nothing, nothing comes to you.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm a firm believer in karma. I also want to send a shout out to Christy for the 99 stars. Appreciate you, Christy. You good people. I appreciate you. And
so
Bolivar.
Go ahead.
Before one last thing, you got Bolivar that actually had someone posted that they didn't even know Bolivar had homeless people. Baldwin, Tennessee. Yeah. So look here. I posted a 1-800 West Tennessee hotline number and the website on this. So look at the comments, find my name, and if you got any homeless, you can call, you can either phone in the homeless information, or you can go on the website and put that information in. So I've given you a resource on here, so please use it.
I got something I want to say. Mix is a part of a group. What's the name of the group?
Which group?
The group that where the man said, what's the name of it? Hardin County.
Oh, Hardeman. I was a group of the Hardeman County Community Group.
Okay.
Hardeman County Community Group.
Okay. So he posted our flyer on the Hardeman County Community Group, and it does say a Black podcast for the people. What does it say? For the people, by the people, about the community. Black is in yellow letters, as y'all can see. We are 3 Black individuals who host a podcast. We're not singling out any other race. We're just we're 3 Black people. It was brought to my attention that we might need to take the Black off, and we might need to do that because we're not wanting anybody to feel like they can't watch us because we said a Black podcast. But we're not saying that we only want Black people to watch In the Mix podcast. We want everybody to watch. We're trying to blow up. We want everybody to watch In the Mix podcast. But this individual felt like we were being racist because we said a Black podcast. Yes. That didn't sit well with me when Mick sent it to us in our little group text that we have for the podcast. It didn't sit well with me. We're not being biased of any ethnicity. We don't care who watch us. We want everybody to watch us. But when you tune in to the Mix podcast, you gonna see 3 Black faces. Sometimes it might be just one of us, but we always represent In the Mix podcast. It don't matter if it's 1, 2, or 3. It's always gonna be a representation of In the Mix podcast. We are Black. There are no other ethnicities on our show because we are owners. We are the owners of this show, In the Mix podcast. We are Black. We are proud Black individuals. I'm a proud Black woman, and I have 2 proud Black men that I work with. This does not mean that we are singling out Black people. Racist people are trying to eliminate a ethnicity. We're not trying to eliminate anybody. We're just saying that we are a Black-owned podcast. And that's what it is. That's what it's going to be. It's not going to change. So for this individual to have an issue with us saying a Black podcast, baby, you said it to the right one, because I'm the one that would have lit you up. Had I been, if I was on there, I would have set you on fire, baby. Trust and believe you would have got the business. So on my podcast, our podcast, I'm letting you know, sir, that we are not racist at all. But we are 3 Black individuals with a Black-owned podcast. So if we want to put a Black podcast on our flyer, we can do that.
And to piggyback off of that, and like I said, I didn't respond to the response.
And we didn't.
I don't respond to dumbass remarks,
right?
Because you missed the entire topic. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. We posted it up because the flyer is a basic flyer. Mm-hmm. It's just a representation of the individuals that created the podcast. Mm-hmm. Not what the podcast is trying to reach out to. We reach out to everybody, but we want people to know that it's Black people that started this podcast, because we want to bring recognition to our ethnicity and our community. You know, but in our culture. But you missed the entire premise of the doggone post when we're talking about the homeless. Now, the homeless letter size was bigger than what you beaded out.
He was.
And the topic was homelessness. What can we do?
Mm-hmm.
Instead of coming across there and saying, hey, you know what, I agree with you about homelessness. This is a suggestion on what we can do. You piggyback on the smallest word or the smallest detail of the entire post.
Okay.
So that lets us know.
Mm-hmm.
That lets us know that your mindset is minute at best.
Mm-hmm.
Because all of us are educated individuals, period. Regardless if we black or not, we all are educated.
Mm-hmm.
I have a 12th grade education.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I have a bachelor's degree.
Mm-hmm.
She has a bachelor's degree. Our
got
producer has a associate's degree. My bachelor has a bachelor's degree.
Mm-hmm.
So we're not dumbasses.
Not at all.
You know. And for you to come across and make that point, you a dumbass.
And
I'm just gonna. You can respond to it if you want to. I'll be more than happy to go back and forth with you.
No, we ain't gonna do that.
No. It'll be individual. It'll be a personal message. You know who I am, so if you want a message, be more happy, and then we can go back and forth. And I can go and pull out my encyclopedias and pull out big words that you will never understand.
So,
but
on another,
needless to say, in the Mix Podcast, we are. Just like we say,
multicultural.
We are for the people and we are by the people and we are a community topic. Just because we use Black podcast, because it represents our ethnicity. Mm-hmm. So don't take it wrong, everybody. Mm-hmm. Please don't. We are not controversial. And for anyone that has supported In the Mix Podcast, they already know we are about 100% community.
And everything we talk about is multicultural. Everything that we talk about is happening in every culture. Relationship issues happen in every culture. Homelessness is every culture. There's not more black people that's homeless than white people. It's everybody. There's a lot of homeless people in the world. Kids, children, women, men. It's a lot of homeless people. So I'm that one that I'm gonna call it like I see it. And like I tell y'all when I do go live, don't come for us. Don't come for us.
But on at the end of this podcast, I want to put another note out. Tennessee Homeless Solutions, located at 425 East Baltimore Street. Starting Monday, we will be open to the public homeless as a day drop center. And that when we say day drop center, the homeless for the general public that's not associated with our 15-bed program services will be welcome to come in, to get out of the elements, to watch TV. We have washer and dryer connections. They can wash and dry. We have showers. They can come in and shower, and it won't be no charge. Okay. We have toiletries. We have detergents. We have everything in place. So if you have anyone that just needs to take a moment to breathe, watch a little TV, take a shower, and feel good about themselves, please send them to Tennessee Homeless Solutions at 425 East Baltimore Street.
Y'all, NMX Podcast is we take donations, we do stars. You can inbox us topics. You can just send us a message on Facebook about topics that you want us to talk about. We're here for y'all. Without y'all, it wouldn't be us. So always remember, there's no dumb question. Y'all can ask questions. We'll answer them on here. Y'all can give us positive feedback as to what you think we can do better, how you think we can make this go viral, right. whatever positive suggestions that you have. We are not opposed to positive criticism. We do not do negative criticism because I am that one. I am her.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and conclude with the big announcement, and I'm going to give it to Calandra.
August the 15th.
August the 15th, 1-5.
We will be doing a panel, In the Mix Podcast panel. We will have further instructions later. We're currently looking for. Well, we have a building, but we just got to make sure that everything is good. Tickets will go on sale. Tickets will be $30. You will get with that $30. You will get specialty drinks, and snacks. Well, I said hors d'oeuvres. Hors d'oeuvres.
If Fred would say horse dive.
We will have if those will be included. The concept will be you will come in, there'll be a table set up, you'll be able to write your questions down, put them in a bowl. We will have commentators that will come around, pull out of the bowl, ask the questions, and the panel will answer your questions. So nobody will be embarrassed. No, there will be no wrong questions. You can ask your questions in private because your questions will go in a bowl. Nobody will know who asked the question. We'll have two people walking around going table to table to answer the questions. So if you would like to support us, and we hope that we can get at least 100 people to support us in this, August the 15th, and we will give you the location, the time. We'll give you location and time later, but tickets will go on sale in June. So
we're looking to have local influencers throughout the West Tennessee area as guests.
We have a couple of guests.
And we have a phone call for a particular guest. So hopefully that individual schedule will be able to attend that process as well. But so look here, we're looking to try to get this started and make this more of a what's the word I'm looking for? Not an annual deal, but maybe a
monthly. We will be in a city near you.
And we are looking to travel to other cities.
We are looking to travel to other cities.
So and we got a venue. If you got a venue and you want to come down, reach out to us.
We'll let you know. And we will have Sipping with Mix in the house. He will do a specialty drink at the panel. So y'all come out and support Mix and his Sipping with Mix. Support us. You'll be able to take pictures with us. You'll be able to have a meet and greet with us. Vendors, we will have vendors there. So come out, support the event. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be before your bedtime. We're gonna try. We're gonna try to get started early and end early. You'll be able to come, do what you gotta do, and then go back home and have In the Mix podcast on your brain. We thank everybody. We thank everybody for tuning in. Tell somebody to tell somebody to tell somebody. So watch In the Mix podcast on Sunday nights at 7 p.m. Every Sunday night at 7 p.m. We are going to be here representing if it's just one of us. So we love y'all. We thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. And we'll see y'all next week.
Yeah. Make sure y'all tune in, y'all.
Information.